Yeah, the guy who shot the... And a police officer shot and killed Rayshard Brooks at a Wendy's parking lot was charged with felony murder and other charges. Nice, nice. Nope, not going to whitelist you, CNN. Sorry. Also faces 3 charges, including aggravated assault. Nice. Brooks was shot twice in the back in Atlanta during an attempted arrest. Nice. He's already been fired. Was also put on administrative duty. Wolf said, I got him and kicked Brooks, and Brosnan stood on Brooks' shoulder. Howard said, nice. I reflect any fear of danger of Mr. Brooks reflected other kinds of emotions, Howard said. Yeah, seems that way. Also hit an occupied vehicle nearby in the Wendy's. Ah. Okay, if Brosnan is going to turn state's evidence, okay, I can understand not firing him. Again, when police responded to a report of a man sleeping in his car in the fast food restaurant's drive-through lane, officers in failing a breathalyzer test, Brooks resisted arrest when officers moved to handcuff him for suspected drunk driving. Fighting on the ground for Brooks. Okay, let's look at this video footage. I'll be honest, I haven't watched this. Okay.
Atlanta police just released new videos of Friday night's deadly altercation between white
Alexandru,
officers
thanks for
and a
this.
black man, 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks. Brooks was shot and killed. The new videos are disturbing and run about 44 minutes. Our team has shortened and combined 2 police cam angles, and to help us understand what we're seeing, we are joined now by CNN law enforcement analyst Charles Ramey here where I am in Washington, D.C. Matters.
The engine's running. Look at the tail lights, and you can see they knock on the door. Clearly,
that's true. But I'm assuming in this climate, the DA is charging something that they think they can prove. Otherwise, they're looking at additional blowback.
Asleep.
Don't go back to sleep. Just pull over there.
They ask him to pull over. Right at that point in time, they don't know if he's been drinking or what the situation is.
Walk back here. Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
I don't have anything on me.
Is it okay if I
Now, this is a critical point right here, and I'll mention it because it's easy to go by it, but they're doing a field sobriety test. Apparently, they did a breathalyzer as well. Came out as a .108, I believe. And this is the point in which things change. They try to handcuff him for driving under the influence, and then you can see clearly the struggle takes place, and the taser at that point in time, which, by the way, the officer had in his hand, must have been using what's called a drive stun, which is a pain compliance technique to get him to bring him under control. And then, of course, he flees. There's a foot chase, and shortly thereafter, now you'll hear the shots fired. But there is one point in this video that I think is critically important, which really then brings into question the actual shooting. And that is, when you look at that tape, they ask a critical question. Are you on, do you have any weapons? He says, no. Can I pat you down? He says, okay. So they pat him down. Once you pat him down, now you...
Yeah. I'm still suspicious that he reached for the taser or whatever. But if they got him for felony, then I'll like that. Yeah, I agree, Next SVK. That does this right here.
And then
this is one of the issues with body cameras. If police are involved in something like this, they become useless because at best you're moving around rapidly, and at worst they're shoved up against the other guy. But unfortunately, we don't have the technology to follow someone around with a third-person drone like Mass Effect or some shit. Oh, was there another angle there? No, watch the other angle.
Are you on... do you have any weapons? He says not in possession of a firearm, which could obviously injure you should that be discharged at you. The taser itself,
Should that be
less
discharged
lethal,
at you?
weapon. It was discharged at foot chase. Now, you have to be imminent danger to your life or the life of another before.
Okay.
Just moments ago, we got video of a deadly officer-involved shooting in Atlanta, a shooting that has now led to the resignation of the police chief in that city. And I have to warn you, these videos are disturbing. This video captures the scuffle between police and the man.
Okay, so he did definitely reach for it.
There, and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation say the man had taken an officer's taser, took off running, then turned that taser on the officer moments before he was shot. This is surveillance video now from the Wendy's where this shooting occurred. Again, it's disturbing. You can see what appears to be Brooks running from police, and according to GBI, seemingly point the taser back at officers.
Still, I don't think it justifies a taser.
Just moments ago, we got video of a deadly officer-involved shooting in Atlanta.
Go away. Thank you. So he definitely takes it. I still don't think that justifies shooting him like that. Because taser's supposed to be non-lethal, right? Like, I think you would be hard-pressed to prove that he was... And again, this is a situation like I was talking about earlier, where the fact that police responded, armed, militarized police responded to a report of someone falling asleep in the line at Wendy's is... Like, that should have just been, like, a social worker or some sort of unarmed... I don't know what term to use. Peace officer is the term I would probably use for it. So that they could go in and check to make sure everything's okay. And okay, he was drunk, so deal with that. The fact that it was armed police means that this is how it was going to end. The fact what I'm saying is that they immediately arrested him for drunk driving since I don't know that we have evidence that the greater, I could be wrong, if someone has a study or something to show this, that the greater punishment for drunk driving has led to a decrease in actual drunk drivings, then if they had just been like, all right, we're going to take you home, with a citation. I'm not saying he should get off without any punishment, but take him home and that kind of thing, then he wouldn't be dead and the officers wouldn't be in jail. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Dodge. So yeah, I'm glad that they are charging the officer with felony murder. I'm interested to see what degree it is. That kind of seems like second degree, but I'm not a lawyer. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment because it helps me. Subscribe and ring that bell to help you. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.